everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review from Toronto, Canada, live from the 6. The 6. And as you can see, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather tonight. I'm not feeling good, so I'm going to try and do this review as fast as I can, but still try to be detailed about it. A second. Yeah, as we kicked off Monday Night Raw tonight, Miz and the miztourage, pretty much the entire miztourage are out there for a Miz TV segment, and he wanted Jason Jordan in the ring so we can finish this. They took off their jackets until Kurt Angle came out as everybody did the "You Suck" chants, and he says that Jason Jordan will not be on here, and that Jason Jordan will be going against Curtis Axel tonight. But he does have a guest that will meet Miz TV standards. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman came out. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman got a huge pop. Everybody went nuts. Paul Heyman was about to talk until he says, "When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut, Paul." And then Heyman threw the microphone down. Miz tried to act like Heyman and do his introduction for Brock and talked about SummerSlam. And he said, it doesn't matter how you lose. If you lose to any of these guys, you're finished with WWE, and he doesn't have a chance. And he says, he bet his money on all Roman, Joe, which actually got a chant, and Joe chants, and Braun Strowman. So he's got them all betting on him, and he asked Mr. Advocate, do you have anything to add? Because he's bet on all those men that they will win on the title, and Brock will lose. And Heyman got the mic, and he did his introduction again. And he says, Miz, do you and your wife ever do role play? And he said that Miz, you're Reigns, Dallas is Joe, and Axel is Strowman. And we're going to get a preview of SummerSlam tonight. Brock Lesnar pretty much clotheslined both Dallas and Axel. He gave everybody a German suplex in the ring everywhere. And then F5 all three of them, killing the entire miztourage. So Brock Lesnar pretty much killed everybody in a matter of a minute or two. After doing in a minute or two, after destroying everybody in the ring. So yeah. One thing to point out here also, I'm finding it odd that Angle there it should be mad after I guess Heyman tried to blame him for putting him in the Fatal 4-Way in the powers that be. But the next match was Seth Rollins and Sheamus. Pretty good match. Sheamus actually went with the roll up. Seth Rollins then attacked Sheamus after the match with both him and Cesaro doing a suicide dive, but they jumped Seth Rollins. Both Sheamus and Cesaro kept looking back to see if Ambrose was going to come out, but he did not come out. He left them high and dry. It did not help them. And I'm just trying to wait this out. They could just have come out anytime and, we'll help. I'll take them on SummerSlam with you, but no, not going to happen. Ambrose took the rise. I told you I had to do it again. I told you. Now you're going to look at me like a real jerk and stuff. And Ron said, you are a real jerk. He said that was 3 years ago, okay? But Ambrose says, I'm not down with this, and I've been burned by you before, and it's not going to go again. So he said he's going to take Cesaro on his own tonight. One thing is, something here. Next, I was really stupid in a way, and we know this guy's not getting over, but Kurt Angle, Jason Jordan heads in the ring, which I really believe this guy's just bland at this point. Jason Jordan, and I don't know if we didn't get this time, but right now he is very bland. Like, he's just too vanilla. And Curtis Axel's laying down, on the table as he's being checked on the trainer, and Kurt Angle pretty much goes to the guy and says, "Is he ready to go?" Even though he's laying right there and you know he can't go. He know he couldn't go, so I don't know where that was going. And then Kurt Angle, he walks up to a random guy named Jean-Pierre Goulet. Says, "You know what? This is your big chance. Go on the ring and face Jordan." Which I don't know who came up with this spot. Was this a way to protect Jason Jordan? Because number one, the crowd, we already knew the crowd was going to be with Jason Jordan and booed at him, and they cheered for the jobber and chanted, "Let's go jobber, let's go jobber," which Jason Jordan won. But I don't know if they didn't create anyone and booed him when they put him against Axel. Well, what do you mean putting him against a jobber was going to get him cheered, and now they cheer for the jobber? That was a lousy spot to put him in. A very bad spot to put Jason Jordan in. Because they know he's not over, and I guess if Axel went out there, they may have thought, Axel, they would have cheered for Axel. Now, since they didn't put Axel there, they cheered for the jobber, so not a good spot for him. Bayley is another person that's kind of a crowd turned on again also. Bayley came out. She will not be at SummerSlam. She has a separated shoulder, and so he played the footage. She pretty much came out there, and makes her man everything. But she's a happy person, and she talked about she wanted to thank all the fans that given her the thank you tweets and well wishes and stuff, which the fans booed at her. It even looked like she got rattled a little, saying that as she thanked them, she said, for the people that are not booing and stuff, because they booed her out of the building. Listen, I know some said it's Bizarro World and it's Toronto and it's Canada, but then again, after all the stuff they've done with Bayley, creatively buried her, I think the crowd does not care anymore. They did not care about Bayley in the title, and I don't think they care about Bayley now since she is hurt and we don't know when she will be back. And she talked about Sasha. She's had her money on Sasha win the title and everything, and she hugged Sasha for a triple threat match. Sorry, I'm gonna do the best I can here, but yes, Bayley was just booed, and even on an injury thing, and we know she's not gonna be there. Crowd don't give a fuck about Bayley. They don't. And this is all on WWE, really, and I've already got shit on Bayley for a minute now, because they've just creatively buried this girl, and it's like, who cares at this point? It's like, who wants to see Bayley? And the crowd pretty much show they don't give a fuck about Bayley, and people wonder why they were booing at Bayley. If you've been watching, if you've been living under a rock and haven't seen what's happened in a few months they've creatively done to her on Raw, you understand why she's getting booed. I can go all the way back from Payback when she got booed. This time it was worse now. Sasha went against Emma Alicia Fox. It was very predictable. At least people were with Emma and chanted, "Let's go, Emma." Even when Fox kicked out from Emma, the crowd chanted, "This match sucks." But Sasha won with the bank statement. I don't know why Emma had to be the one to tap out, though. But it was predictable at best, because we kind of knew she was winning. And stuff. Enzo, got a big pop when he came out, even though he has a lot of problems in the back right now, it looks like, and I don't think people give a shit about him half the time. The crowd is still with him, and he brought out Big Show. He then talked about Drake, since this is Canada, and he talked about Drake and stuff, and teaching Cass a lesson in respect. Gallows and Anderson came out, called them nerds, and Enzo called them Dr. Evil and Mini-Me, which was a very bad show. Next thing you know, Cass comes out, and he kicks Big Show, and the club get the win, but this is all about Enzo, Cass, and Show. Cass starts beating up Enzo then until Enzo starts running around the ring, which I don't know how Cass didn't see this, but Big Show pretty much knocked him out to the ground, and the crowd and the referee tried to help him, but Cass just kept falling all over the place after, Big Show knocked him out. I don't know why we're still going with this feud. This is about going to SummerSlam one way, But I will get to that later. But this feud, I tell you, Enzo, I don't know. I just hear a lot of bad things about Enzo nowadays in the back, which is just really going bad for him. Finn Balor came out, talked about the Balor Club, and talked about Too Sweet. But Wyatt loves to talk. He said he gives him the creeps, which I don't know why he should be saying that, because why is Bray Wyatt giving the Demon King the creeps for? And he says Wyatt, he focuses on hurting people and, wins and losses. And stuff. And he said he's coming for Bray Wyatt and he's going to finish it. Bray Wyatt pretty much appeared in the ring until Finn Balor was just sitting on the top rope. He jumped over him and got him with a kick in. He hit him with a sling blade and was going to go for his shotgun drop kick, but he disappeared again. And Wyatt got on the screen and he says, he told him pretty much, the heavens will fall, man, and yada yada. And he told him to run, which is kind of contradicting because A, we just saw you run from Finn Balor after you get your ass kicked again. So how is he saying run when you're the one running away? That makes no sense. But then again, this is WWE logic, folks. And Bray Wyatt, I just don't care. Just get it over with. Finn Balor, Demon, SummerSlam, win the match. It's official, okay? I don't even know why they're fighting at this point. Just like the Seth Rollins. Why are they fighting? What is the reason? What is the cause behind this? So I just Finn Balor, Demon won. One next, which I thought was one of the best matches of the night, was Dean Ambrose and Cesaro. Cesaro, this motherfucker is inhuman, folks. Doing that giant suplex on the top of the superplex at the top of the ring on the LED post from Cesaro and those deadly elbows and the sharpshooter. Ambrose got the ropes and Ambrose was able to roll them up. Next thing you know, Sheamus and him started attacking him. Seth Rollins came out for the save. And as Rollins looked at Ambrose, the crowd went yes, yes, because they wanted to see the Shield. They wanted to see the Shield. And this is one of the best stories they got going on right now. Ambrose held his arm out, finally on the same page, but Seth Rollins looked at him and said no, and he walked away from him. He could have gave him a fist moment. They got another 2 weeks till SummerSlam, so they can still play this out. But that was great. That was really great. Because Ambrose was starting to, we're going to team up together, and the crowd was with it, but it just didn't go. And Rollins turned his back on him now. Akira Tozawa, Cruz, and Titus. We'll talk about the Titus sprint as Tozawa's shoulder was healed, and Neville talked about Tozawa ruined Daivari dreams. That'll be a rematch. Akira Tozawa winning Daivari and Titus on commentary. I just really don't give a crap about the cruiserweights half the time, so I just did not care. I just know Tozawa won with his senton from midair and won the match. Sorry. Roman Reigns cut a promo on Brock Lesnar. Not Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman about the last man standing match tonight. He wasn't afraid to retire the Undertaker. He's not afraid to take out Lesnar. Even Strowman tonight in his last man standing. Braun said he likes to hurt people. He will hurt Roman Reigns and make him bleed and suffer. And stuff. Nia Jax, another way, which I don't even know why we need these triple threat matches, because we knew he was going to win if they're doing a one-on-one match next week. Nia Jax pretty much beat Mickie James and Dana Brooke. Nia Jax won with a leg drop. Very predictable. I don't even know what the point of these matches were, because A, we knew Sasha was winning. B, we know Nia Jax was winning. Sasha versus Nia Jax again. To see who gets a title shot at Alexa. Most likely would be Sasha. Get it over with. So, yeah. Goldust finally back. Talked about We're Trying to Seduce You, Mrs. Robinson, The Graduate. And he talked about SummerSlam. He said he'll be watching it very closely. Who will be the next hero, the next villain, or a beautiful starlet? They will shine like gold, he says. It's going to be the golden age again. What does Goldust have planned? I don't know. Next, a match we don't even want to see again at SummerSlam. Cass said he wants Big Show, but he's tired of Enzo. He wants somebody in New York. But here's the thing that he wants. He wants a little shark cage. Kurt Angle said, you want a shark cage. And he says, I hope he's not afraid of heights after Cass left. But here's the thing, isn't the heel supposed to be in the cage and not the face? So I don't know why the heel is at it. It's usually I don't know why the face is in it. It's usually the heel that goes in the shark cage. So I don't even want to see this match again with Big Show and Cass. When now Enzo's in the cage, I don't know why. Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns in the last man standing match, which was really good. I enjoyed it. I will say that. From steel steps being involved, from the multiple drive-by kicks Roman Reigns did, to even Samoa dropping him through a table. One of the best parts, and one that I really enjoyed, was when Roman Reigns ran in, tried to run for Strowman. Fucking Strowman threw a damn office chair at him, which Roman pretty much held his hands up, but it looked fucking cool. I'll say that. Some said they took from the G1 with I believe it was somebody said it was Evil and Okada. So go look that up if that's true. But that damn office chair thing looked fucking great. I'll say that. And they went over the barricade and went through the crowd. And Strowman kept throwing Roman into the stage, into the LED screen. And he was going to put it through a table. But Roman dodged. He hit 2 Superman punches and was going to go for the spear. He couldn't get the first one, but he hopped up, speared him to the ground. Pretty much then after that, Samoa Joe showed up from the crowd, putting the convenient clutch on Roman. He choked him out, and fans saying thank you, Joe. And as the ref counted, pretty much at the last couple seconds, Strowman pretty much popped up and won the match. So I kind of knew Joe was coming out just waiting. If I usually do the spear from, like he usually show up from the stage and just take Roman Reigns out from there. But I knew Joe was gonna come out sooner or later and get the chokehold at him after Roman did beat Joe last week, so he was gonna get his payback on him. As for Raw tonight, it was a better show than last week. I'll give it that. We still have its bullshit from there. And I did enjoy the crowd. It's Canada. They usually are great. The last man standing match was really great. I enjoyed the Cesaro and Dean Ambrose match. Jason Jordan just bland as fuck. The women's matches were very predictable. Miz TV was really good. Brock Lesnar killing the entire miztourage. This whole Ambrose and Rollins thing. So we saw no Drifter or the Hardys tonight too, so we didn't get them. And we already know that one of the Revival is injured right now. Scott Dawson, I believe, is a ruptured bicep. That's really bad. So Revival just can't catch a break sometime. Cruiserweights, I just don't care. Yeah, that pretty much sums up Raw tonight. Jason Jordan bland as shit. So yeah, we had stupid parts and good parts, but. And that's Monday Night Raw for you. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace. I'm going to treat this cold. So, goodbye.